my question is related to the Keystone Pipeline because your state is affected by that. What's the status on the state level of the project, and what would you like to see done on that issue in the near future?
Well, I am thrilled that President Trump has given the go-ahead for the Keystone Pipeline to come from Canada on down to Oklahoma, actually. We already had the southern leg of the Keystone XL Pipeline from Oklahoma down to the Gulf Coast because it was able to be completed in the previous years, but now we'll have the ability to have it all the way from Canada throughout the United States on down to the coast, which will move certainly more of our crude production throughout the United States and possibly even to other areas around the nation.
And environmental activists are upset by the Keystone Pipeline. Is there anything you could say to reassure them about their concerns involving the environment?
Well, I think all of us are very concerned and want to be good stewards of land, water, and air, and certainly we want to do things to protect those things. But we also have to have energy to live and to be able to have low cost of energy in our nation. So doing everything that we can to make sure it's safe and make sure that we take the appropriate precautions, make sure that we deal appropriately with the federal authorities and the state authorities to work together, and cooperation I think is essential moving forward.
Do you have a message to any of the protesters who are protesting the Keystone Pipeline and the Dakota Access Pipeline as well?
Well, I'd like to know how they're going to heat their homes.
Yeah, they're not talking that much about that. And I actually asked the governor of Iowa about it as well, and he said Hollywood is so it's impacting the way people think about environmental issues overall, and he said they should really knock it off. So I'm wondering if you have the same opinion as well.
Well, once again, we want to have the ability to power our homes at a reasonable cost. We want to hopefully reduce our dependence on foreign oil, and so I think people need to think about that. Do you want to buy your crude production, your gas in America, or do you want to buy it from a foreign country? And if we can protect the environment as much as possible, safely as much as possible, yet also have reasonable cost of power in our nation, I think those things that people need to consider.